Hi, I am Caroline Chang, the host and producer of Awake to Oneness Radio. Today is April 15th, 2020, and we have been in the midst of a fear pandemic for the past month where everything has been shut down here in the United States and mostly the entire world, which is historic. We are living through historical times right now. And I want to share that about 3 weeks ago, I came to the realization that this is the beginning of a very significant time for humanity. It's actually, we've been, for years, people have been talking about humanity is awakening. And the purpose of my show, the purpose of what I am doing, is to inspire humanity's awakening. But I realized 3 weeks ago that this is the beginning of the mass awakening that has been talked about for many, many years. Now, I knew starting the mid of 2019 that 2020 was going to be a different year. I knew it was going to be a year of a year that everyone's eyes were going to be open, put it that way, because I've been saying, you can check my shows going back 6-8 months ago, I've been saying 2020 is going to be the year of clear vision. Now, when you go to the eye doctors and the eye doctor says you have 2020 vision, that means you don't need glasses like me, but I don't think there's a coincidence that the term 2020 means clear vision. So I do believe that there's the mass awakening has already started. It started a month ago, the middle of March. And when I realized that, I actually put together a short music video that I'll link down below. The title of the music video is Humanity's Awakening, March 2020. And like I said, it's just a short video when I realized, wow, we're in the midst of an awakening, truly on a massive scale. And I just wanted, because we're all kind of cooped inside, most of us are cooped inside, we can't go out to work. I teach piano lessons, my students haven't been coming. I also teach in a learning center, a preschool learning center, which is now closed for the rest of the school year, and has been closed since mid-March. So now that we're inside, I just have, I wanted to share some tips, some suggestions we could do with our time inside. I wrote them down, so normally I don't read, but I need to read these. Okay, one is to spend more time meditating, and that's what I have been doing. Now, whatever meditation floats your boat, however you are able to quiet the mind, deep breathing, focus on your breath, whatever works for you. I have definitely been spending this entire year, I've been spending a lot more time meditating. So spend more time meditating, spend more time out in nature. I mean, it is springtime here in the Poconos and in the west northern hemisphere here, because it's fall, I know, in Australia, but it's springtime here in the US. And spend more time out in nature, even if it's just in your own backyard, in the garden. You want to spend as much time as you can in the sunshine and in nature. And I like to combine being in nature and meditating. When I'm in nature, I like to sit by the lake, which is about 4 miles from me. There's a beautiful lake. I go there, I sit and I meditate, and I soak in the sunshine. So I think the more we commune with nature, the better we'll feel. And it is better for being in the sunshine is better for our immune system. So also eating more plant-based foods. I'm not telling everybody to go out and become vegan or vegetarian if that doesn't resonate with you, but you want to eat more plant-based foods. I mean, all the health information tells us that the more plant-based foods we eat, the better we feel. And also as much organic plant-based foods as you can buy. If not organic, non-GMO. You want to really try to keep toxins out of your body at this time of healing, and as you're expanding your consciousness, you don't want to fill your body with toxins. Okay. Drink more fresh spring water. Now, I was going to say spring water, not, I don't recommend that you buy what is called purified or drinking water, bottled water that they have at the store. The only bottled water I buy is 100% spring water. That's the only water I drink. I think it's really important that you put fresh water in your system, not water that has fluoride in it or any kind of chemicals in it that are minerals or whatever they add to water. I always buy, like I said, spring water. And if you see, I take off the store-bought label and I add my own label. I don't know if you can see that. That says, it says, thank you, me, and I love you, me. I made up the word you, me, because I know the universe, God, source, all that is me. So I don't want to separate. So I use the word you, me. So I label all my water with thank you and I love you, because I know that there is life in the water and even in the bottle. There's life in everything. And if you have not heard of Dr. Oh goodness, let me get his name right. He's a Japanese doctor who did the water experiment, Emoto. Doctor, he just recently transitioned not many years ago. But please look up, if you have not heard of Dr. Emoto, please look up Dr. Emoto work. He has proven that by writing words of love and gratitude on water, it totally changes the molecular structure of that water. It raises the vibration of the water. So that's why I make my own label and I put my own label on it, because I'm raising the vibration of my water by doing that. Okay, so drinking plenty of fresh spring water is important to detoxify the body. Also, you want to limit caffeine. And this is hard for me because I love coffee, but I try not to have more than 1 cup of coffee a day. But you want to limit caffeine. You want to spend some time doing some kind of exercise, especially if we're cooped up in the house. I know the gym, I love my Planet Fitness is closed. But I walk outside in nature as much as possible. So walking, yoga, doing yoga at home to a DVD or, a tape, or, they stream yoga classes. I know Planet Fitness is, I think, doing some live streaming of exercise classes, but there's a lot of way to get exercising. It doesn't have to be strenuous exercise, just walking in the sunshine. I think walking is the best exercise, and walking outside in the sunshine is really, really good for you. Okay, keeping your vibration high. There's different ways. All of the things I just said will help keep our vibration high, because everything is vibration. One of the things I've been doing a lot is soaking in a sea salt bath. I use Himalayan sea salt, and but you can use any kind of, there's the Dead Sea sea salt. Dead sea salt is great. Any kind of salt, really. Soaking in the salt bath helps to raise your vibration, and I love it. So I've been doing that as much as I can. Also, again, I'm repeating it. I wrote again, soak in as much sunshine as you can. Also, listen to high vibrational sounds. There are tons of high vibrational meditation music online on YouTube. I personally, I like 963 hertz or higher. Sometimes I listen to 1111 hertz, 963, sometimes 880, 888, anything high, high frequency. And there's hundreds, if not thousands, on YouTube that you can select from. I will find a long playing one. Some of them are like 6, 8, 9 hours, I will put it on while I'm sleeping. I'll put it on and listen to it. And I know somebody commented that about the Wi-Fi. And again, if I'm streaming it on my YouTube, on my television, while I'm sleeping, my Wi-Fi is on. But I'm also saying that the high vibration is combating whatever low vibration is coming from the Wi-Fi. So I'm not worried about the Wi-Fi, but if you want to eliminate the Wi-Fi issue, you can always download it and transfer it to your MP3 player, not your phone, because if you're using I don't have a smartphone. I have an old-fashioned flip phone. But I have MP3 players. That's what I use when I work out. So I can download that sound file, audio file to an MP3 player, listen with headphones, and that's eliminating Wi-Fi and all the EMS that we want to try to stay away from. But I believe if we're listening to high vibration frequency, in itself, it is going to be very helpful, even if because in the world that we live in, there's always going to be Wi-Fi and other things that we are trying to avoid. Thankfully, where I live in the Poconos, we do not, from my knowledge, we do not have 5G here, thankfully, and hopefully we will never get 5G. And I believe that's something that as a collective society, as a humanity, we are going to put a stop to that 5G as a collective. Okay. Also get plenty of rest, which I have not been doing. Since I realized what is happening, since I realized this is the beginning of the mass awakening, I haven't been able to sleep much. But it is important to get plenty of rest. And also turn off the television. Turn off the television and turn off the computer. Get away from what television, especially mainstream news. Get away from all the social media, all the stuff that's on social. Take a break from your televisions and social media to raise your vibration. Listen to something inspirational. I listen to inspirational messages daily. Channeled messages I listen to. That's my choice. Whatever inspires you. If it's inspiring music, inspiring messages, inspiring sermons, whatever inspires you, listen to inspiring messages instead of that television. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And even social media. Take a step back from social media and really spend more time going within, connecting to your higher source, and healing yourself from the inside out. You want to heal yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. So I just wanted to share those suggestions and tips with my listeners. And I wanted to wish everybody a very healthy transitional period that we're going through. We are going through the shift, and realize this is really kind of a once in a lifetime thing that we're going through right now. So take it in from the positive perspective and send out love and healing to the planet. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.